God, am I tired of vehicle-to-vehicle combat games. Like, dude, get over it. They suck. The last one I tried was for the PlayStation 3. It was Full Auto 2. And goddamn, that was hideous. You couldn't drive, you couldn't shoot. The mechanics were like bullshit. And the upgrade system, let's not talk about that. That sucked. So bad. But there are series in the vehicle-to-vehicle combat game that made a good game. And my favorite series is probably Road Rash. Road Rash was awesome, especially Road Rash 2 for the Sega Master System and Road Rash 3D for the PlayStation. I love those games. And now, a new studio has released a new game. It's still in early access. It's called Road Redemption. It's made by Dark Sea Studio that was founded 2013. And I would like to see this as the spiritual successor of Road Rash. So let's dig into it and see if it's worth our money. So the first thing I want to touch is the subject of graphics. I mean, the game looks good, don't get me wrong, but it's missing some details and the low resolution textures are, well, it's nitpicking, and this is not a AAA game, it's an indie game, so I can totally accept that, and they've done a good job on it. But what I don't get is the numbers over the head. I mean, the position numbers. Some guys don't have those, but they're still racing and trying to hit you, so I mean, why don't they have any numbers? I really hope there's gonna be a feature in the options menu where you can turn all the numbers off, because sometimes you get in a cluster of a lot of guys and it's hard to tell if you're getting hit or something like that. So I hope they fix that. The combat in the game is pretty damn good. It's actually a lot better than I expected. And you have the normal kicks, you have the normal hits. You have a critical hit. When you're flashing red you can hit them and it will cause their motorbike to explode. You also have the grab, where you can actually smash their face into the handlebars. You can do whatever the fuck you want actually. You have a nice range of weapons. You have a lot of weapons, a ton of them. You have the spike plank, you have a gun, you have the revolver, you have a shotgun, you have C4, you have a fucking grenade launcher, as well as battle axes, katanas, long swords, stuff like that. Even a mace. Goddamn mace. And I mean, like, that's just wonderful, because you have so many options going out in combat with these guys. But the only thing is that some of the enemies are a little too weak. They require one-shot hits, and that's a little cheap, I think. I think all the enemies should be able to take at least 2 hits, and on the third they should go down or something like that. But you have those enemies too, so it's not that big of an issue. There is only one game mode available at the moment, and that is the career mode. However, the career mode supports up to 4 players local split screen, which adds some replay value to the game. In career mode there are different mission types. Some examples are the standard combat races, takedown with or without weapon restrictions, police escape, etc. These do feel pretty much alike though, and in my opinion combat races would be enough, especially since the other mission types don't really offer anything unique, except for the mission type called Assassin, which I haven't had the opportunity to try yet. The game supports both keyboards and gamepads, and I choose to play with my PlayStation 4 controllers because I don't want to use a keyboard for a racing game. Next up is the bike selection screen, and this is where I get pissed. Why is there no music in here? It sounds so bland. And you can't, if you play multiplayer, you can't choose separate bikes and characters. That's one thing that really pisses me off. Okay then, so let's hit next and just see the story. This is the story. A random quote. And the fact that it says the story up there doesn't make it a story, does it? But I checked on the website and it says that there is a story. I read the story on the website, but it's just not implemented in the game yet. I think they're gonna implement it in some nice way. Let's hope for that. So the game is a roguelike experience. You only have one life, and whenever you die, you get to upgrade your player. And you earn XP every time you kill something, every time you win a race, every time you play. Well, pretty whatever you do translates into XP. And as you can see here, you get this nice upgrade screen. In between races you also get to buy stuff like hamburgers to increase your health, because health carries over. If you're low on health when you finish a race, it carries over to the next race and you start out with really low on health. So that helps out a lot, buying hamburgers, buying upgraded damage, stuff like that. So there's really a depth to the game, and I like that. I like the upgrade system. It's a nice touch. The music in this game is pretty good. It varies from rock and roll to techno to stuff like that. I mean, it's very varied, and it's just good throughout the game. And whoa, look at this. I fucking killed PewDiePie. I'm sorry, Pewdie. Didn't mean to. But occasionally you can get some weird tracks, just like this one. I'm gonna put it on right now. Listen to this. I mean, it's not a bad track. It's an awesome score, actually, but I don't think it fit in just as well as the other songs in this game. But it's cool. I'll give it that. Oh yeah, so that's the end of the review, you guys. Is the game any good? Yeah, I think so. Should you buy it? Absolutely. It's still in early access, $19.99 in the Steam store. Just go ahead and buy it. It's gonna be awesome when it's done, and I think they're gonna correct some small issues. I had a lot of bugs. I don't want to showcase them because, you know, it's an early access game and you had to live with those kind of stuff, don't you? But the game is awesome. If you don't agree with me, please write in the comment section and tell me why I'm wrong. And if there's something I left out, which I'm sure it is, because this is my first review of a game ever, yeah, just tell me and I will try to get it in the video and re-upload it, or I will talk to you on why I left it out. So in the meanwhile, peace you guys and take care.